Hi guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am here sharing today my August kit with you. So this is part of the For the Love of Homemade Kit series, and this is a series that I am working on with Felicia, Megan, and Hannah, and links to all of their kits are also down below so you can check them out. Basically the way it works is every month we put together a stash kit based on a common inspiration piece and using a common recipe. And then we each spend 4 weeks working with our kits, designing layouts, and showing you guys how we're using up some of our product. So we have kind of a combination of new and old products. And so today I'm going to be sharing my kit with you. So we're going to start with the paper. And I want to show you first, this is the inspiration piece for the kit. So this is the front of the paper and then this is the back. I did not have this sheet of paper as a 12 by 12, but I did have it in the 12 by 12 paper pad. And this comes from Maggie Holmes' Open Book Collection, and it's the slideshow paper. So rather than go out and buy this paper again, I just pulled the two pieces that we're using for the inspiration piece out of that paper pad. And so these are going to be where we start. And then we also included a stripe. And this is going to be my kind of wonky stripe paper. And this is from Crepe Paper Wonder, and it's called Dream. And it also gives me these really cute cards that I can cut apart and use if I choose to put those on the layout as well. So you're going to see a lot of crepe paper elements in this collection, but they're going to be from all different crepe paper collections, which is an awesome way to kind of use up all of your stash. The next piece we had was a circle or a dot, and I pulled this one out of that Maggie Holmes Open Book Collection 12 by 12 paper pad as well. And it's just a pale green dot on that whitish background, and it does have some distressed look to it. And then we had a texture, and for my texture, I've had this roll of Tim Holtz tissue paper that I've been wanting to play with. So I thought I would go ahead and include that because this kit does have a travel theme to it. I thought this would be a really good addition to the different papers that I have already. And then we were also allowed to pick a freebie, and I have actually picked out two. So this first one is a newer paper. This is from Pink Paisley Outfitters collection. It is number 10. So it has these banner letters on one side and then this real versatile arrow paper on the back. So that gives me the option to use either one. And then I also pulled this really fun paper. This is from Crepe Paper Wonder, and this one is called Bright, and it has these amazing words that I can choose to use. And then it also has this really bright coral paper on the back. And I have some embellishments in this kit that have elements of coral, and it really didn't show up in a whole lot of the other papers. So I felt like I needed to have this coral element to kind of pull everything together. And then we were also allowed some 6x6 papers or some scraps. And I have pulled a few different ones this time. And these are all also from Crepe Paper, but these are from the Boys Rule collection. But the colors all work perfectly with kind of what I'm going for in this kit. And so that is going to be all of the different papers that I'm going to be using. So we'll kind of set those off to the side. And then for the embellishments, we had washi tape again. And so the washi tapes that I have chosen, I have this black and white chevron that I'm going to be using. And then I also have this brown and kind of gold and reddish. It has some silver detailing on it. And it's a travel theme again. I believe it's from Little Bee. I don't have the packaging with that, but I believe that's the company that's from. And then my freebie for this kit is going to be this really fun herringbone gold paper ribbon. So it isn't sticky, it doesn't have adhesive on it, it's much more like a pattern paper. And it's just a whole roll of this border. And I picked this up in a paper store in California and have really been wanting to play with it. So that's why I went ahead and threw it into this kit. So there's the washi as well as one of the freebies that I'm including. And then we have the fun embellishments. So one of the things we're using this month is stamps, and I have a ton of stamps. So I pulled out a few different ones because they each serve a different purpose. So I pulled out this one. It's called It's Written Stamp from Bo Bunny, and this is a really great one for backgrounding. So it's got text, music, script, and then also some number keys. So this I want to use primarily as kind of some mixed media backgroundish type elements. And then I also pulled out this one from One Little Bird for Studio Calico. And this goes along with that travel theme of the kit that I was going for, to kind of give me some supplemental titles or some things I can create my own cards with. And then I also pulled out this Maggie Holmes roller stamp, and it's all different phrases and fonts, but it's just different things that I thought would go really well with this kit and add some kind of subtle details. So it says things like dream a little dream, you make me happy, treasured memories, always and forever. Just real generic phrases that I can include pretty much with any of my pages. And then we also have a stencil again. And so I have pulled out this Tim Holtz stencil. And this is from the travel set. And it's the Air Travel stencil. And it also came with a set of stamps. But I'm not using the stamps in this kit. So I've got all kinds of different arrows. And then all kinds of different words down here that I can include. So that should be really fun. And then for my cut file, I pulled a smaller one this time. This is from the Hip Kit Club's May Shapes, but there's one that's very similar in the cut shop as well. So I just have these two feathers that I'm going to be working with in this kit rather than putting in a background. For my ephemera pack this time, I pulled out, I've used some of this kit already, but this is the Bo Bunny Noteworthy Take a Hike collection. And it goes with my outdoorsy travel theme and has a few different elements in it. It also has a multicolored feather, which would be really neat to group with these other feathers that I already have. And then as far as alphabets, I actually pulled out 3 different alphabets this time. The recipe called for 2. This one is the imprint thickers, and these are the black with the gold detailing on the top. And those match the colors in this kit and the papers really well. And then I also pulled out these Dazzle thickers that are cork. And it's kind of more of a fun font. This one's a little bit more formal. This one's a little bit more fun. And goes along with the travel and camping theme that I have going on. And then I also pulled out these tiny letter stickers from Hey Boy, which is by Basic Gray. And this is just that I can kind of do some supplemental titles or some little words, that type of thing, in different elements or in my embellishment clusters. So I really like to include those little ones, and I have a ton in my stash, so it's a good thing for me to include. This time we also decided to include chipboard because we all have a ton of these chipboard packs, and this one especially I am super excited to use. This is, sorry about the lighting there guys, this is from the Crepe Paper Journey collection. So it goes perfectly with the theme of what I am wanting to do. And as you can see, this is where some of those coral elements came in, which I knew I needed that one paper that was going to have some coral to it. So this kind of helped guide that decision. And then we also had wood veneer again. And so I pulled out the wood veneer that also came in the Journey collection. And these are the different shapes you have. But you see this also has some of that coral detailing in it. So that coral piece of paper is going to be really key in kind of pulling all this stuff together and making it work. And then we also had stickers in this kit, and rather than just a regular sticker sheet, what I have pulled out are some Teresa Collins label stickers. So you saw that I had some little letter stickers, and that I had a phrase stamp, and some other little details and stamps and things to use. So I thought this would be perfect homes that I could use with those different stamps and elements, and include in some of my embellishment clusters. So I have one that's just the black, white, and gold, and then this one has some of the red and green and tans added in as well. So that's what I'm going to use for my stickers. And then we also had brads this time, so I had to kind of dig through my stash to find some of these. And this is from Bo Bunny, and they're just called souvenir brads. I'll kind of show you up close here. So I have some maps, I have some plain colors, a little like an airplane, an arrow, a couple more maps. This one says explore. So just to go along with that travel theme, kind of tie everything together. So I'm kind of bringing in some Bo Bunny elements and a bunch of crepe paper elements, and then a few details from other companies and other things in my stash that I can kind of pull it all together. So I have some stuff that is brand new. I have some products that are much older, and I'm super excited to work with this kit and see what I can create. If you need more details about my kit, you can also visit my blog, which the link is down below. And then also make sure that you visit Hannah, Megan, and Felicia's videos and blogs so that you can see the kits they have put together based on that exact same inspiration piece. And I really hope that you will create a kit and play along with us this month. And if you do, make sure that you share your work with us because we would love to see what you're doing with your homemade kit stashes as well. That's it for today. And the first process video with this kit will be up on Tuesday. So you don't have to wait very long to see what we start creating. Have a great day. Bye.